Yeah, so cool. Fucking works. Can't beat that. Somebody threw it out. Yeah, a couple inductors floating around. Shit solder work, Samsung. Did a shit job. What is that? Yeah. Something went wrong on that solder run. That big time. There was no solder on any of them. What is that? Glitter? Yeah. Boob glitter all over me. Anyway. Don't Boob glitter. Alright, let me find a smoke here. Okay. Yeah, so Eric's getting himself a television. Right on. Yeah, he'll enjoy that. He will enjoy that. And, yeah, so yeah, this video will probably be cut like a lot, because so far I think we're at 15 gigs worth of footage on this. And I think it took me like an hour, maybe two hours. And I think I put more time into filing that damn hole. Stupid proprietary connectors. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll hang on to it in case I get a component where they happen to have one. And I mean, I probably wouldn't have done this if I still had the power supply for it. I would not have switched that out. But yeah, I didn't even get up to look for a fucking power brick that could do that. I didn't even bother. So yeah, that's the most common barrel type connector that you can find. Like it's everything, you know. So that's the way to go. And 12 volts, you can find a 12 volt supply anywhere. But that's how they really got the price down, I guess, because they just use a power brick, a switch mode power brick. Because there was basically there's no power supply in there. It's 12 volts. I mean, there's some step-up stuff going on in there for the high voltage, but it's low current. Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting repair. I had no idea what was going to be floating around in there. I thought it was just that screw when I first opened it up. I thought it was just the screw. Ah, well, okay, the bracket came off and that's what's floating around. And I'm glad I kept looking. And when I saw there was an inductor just sitting there. And then I saw another one. Whoa. Yeah, those solder job was awful. It's good now. It should have lasted forever. Those damn things ain't going nowhere. It was really convenient that they were both the same value. You know? You get a 50-50 shot if they're the same size footprint. But yeah, 47 microhenry, that's a real common value. I probably got tons of them laying around. I might even have, I know I got an inductor kit right here. But I don't have anything. And I got 47 microhenry, but it wasn't in that kind of package. So I gotta, this is from, where's this from? Central. And, these little kits that you get from the companies like that, they don't give those away. Sometimes they do. I mean, they'll give them to you if you're going to spend like $20,000 with them. Sure. You're going to spend $5,000 with us? Sure, yeah, we'll send you a kit. Sure. Let's see, 47. Would I have even had it? 4.7, 18, 56. Ooh, 47 microfarad. I don't have it. How do I not have a 47 microfarad? Microhenry. The fuck is the matter with you? I got a 680. Another 680. I don't have 47 microhenry. That doesn't make sense at all. Wait a minute. How the fuck? How do I not have that? It's like the cornerstone of inductors. Yeah, son of a bitch, I don't have it. 2256. $33 to $68. Don't have it. Wow. I imagine I got one somewhere. I'm sure I do. Yeah, so I'm glad that works. I'm glad that works. I didn't expect to have to put that much work into it. But it was nice that it wasn't a fucking capacitor job, you know? Those videos, there's so many of them. They just, it's, you know, the second you turn it on, you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a bad cap job. And it gets boring, you know? So this one would be different and new. I imagine this is not the only set that has that problem, because they pump out these damn things like crazy. It's just like 600 or 700 of them a day, more than that. You know? Yeah, and solder work like that, there's bound to be, I'm sure there might be more videos on this one. And people going, oh, I can't figure out what's wrong. Yeah, it was a pain in the ass. You got to desolder shields, and I had to file that damn thing down, which was not their fault. That was my fault. But still, that's what you get for having to use proprietary fucking connectors. Fuck that shit. I'm happy it was a success. It keeps you out of the landfill, you know. Because whoever would have picked it up and dragged it home, they would have thrown it out anyway. Because it wouldn't have worked. Right? So, it definitely got saved. And I'm going to give it away to my friend. He needs a TV anyway. He's working on this little DVD player. Anyway. And now he can hook it right up to this one. That'll be nice. Yeah, I was working on my my website today. It's not the same as it used to be. I mean, the last time I did a website was 25 years ago, back in the early 90s. Back when there was like a handful of tags that you had to remember. And that was that. And like the hottest thing about a website back then was an animated GIF. That was it. I mean, that was the shit, man. You just have for the horizontal roll, you just have a whole bunch of animated GIFs going across. Maybe some with fire and flames and shit. Yeah, and that was considered a cool website. I'd like to make a website that looks vintage and cool and old like that. I'd like to do that again. You know, the crappy tiling, wallpaper shit, because you can't have like one giant image as a wallpaper back then. You just couldn't do it. We're talking 28 baud modems. Remember 2800 baud, no, 28,000 baud? Yeah. 56K, the 28K? Yeah. 1400? 14.4? Yeah, that was... Yeah, you couldn't do a big background like you can now. You had this little square, and you had to make it so it lined up on all four corners so that it looks like it's all one thing. You know, or you could just do one long bar and have it go straight down. And that's how we did it back then. But yeah, we don't have to do that shit anymore. Don't have to do that anymore. I mean, the technique still works. And it loads real fast, but yeah. But yeah, this fucking Google Analytics. God, the last time I used it, you go, okay, you put the links, the script in the top of the header, and then everything worked. Like, you'd get your links, and everything you got downloaded would be there, and it was itemized, and the file names and everything. Now you have to literally do almost everything by itself, unless you do some sort of anyway, spent like 4 hours just doing Google Analytics just so I could get the damn thing to indicate whether or not a file was downloaded. What the fuck? Jeez. Come on. And then to find out my Firefox browser wasn't acting right. So I'm sitting there trying to get the damn thing to fire on the event, and there's nothing. So I'm thinking I did something wrong. And I'm like, well, what the fuck could it be? So I tried a different browser. I tried Chrome. Boom, starts working. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? All right, so Firefox is a little more secretive, right? It's got more privacy. Chrome is garbage, man. I mean, it works great with Google Hangouts, but it's a shitty browser. Like, that thing just lets everything through. Nah, that is not my go-to browser. You gotta use Tor or the nice version of Firefox with ESR. Yeah. Alright, well. Yeah, so. Okay, well. Thanks for listening to that shit. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Take care.